So welcome to Screenjabber video blog. We're here with Gbenga Akinnagbe to talk 24, Live Another Day. We thought we'd interrogate him CTU style. Thanks for coming, Gbenga.
Thanks for having me.
What can you tell us about the return of 24?
Well, it's going to be intense. It's going to be intense. You can get thrown right into it from episode 1. Jack is back and he's in better shape than ever. So I'm not going to give you too much, but if you've seen the trailers, you know that this season or this special event, it's gonna be a ride from start to finish.
How did the project come to you?
It's a good question. I auditioned. They liked the audition, and they said, "Yeah, do you want to do it?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Sorry, it's in England." I'm like, "Yeah," and so they brought me to England.
Were you a fan of the show previously?
I never watched the show actually.
Wow. So have you been catching up now, or are you gone in fresh?
I tried to catch up, but then I just got too busy, and I was like, I have to start packing. And so, because I would watch it, trying to catch up. I got to about season 2, and then I was like, yeah, I got to get ready to leave for 6 months, my whole life in the States, and so I haven't seen an episode past season 2.
Wow. So when you get back, you're going to watch all of that?
I don't know now that I've I mean, that's hundreds of hours of television,
Yeah.
but now, which I actually don't mind doing, but I'm also, now that I'm so entrenched in this and what we've been doing here these past 12 episodes, I don't know if I should go back because I'm here with the world now that's been written now.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That is tough. Now, Wikipedia lists your character, Erik Ritter, as a strong, sharp, arrogant, and ambitious CIA field operative. Is that pretty close?
Dead on. I didn't even know it was on Wikipedia yet. Yeah. So
Is it close?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there much shouting then?
Is there a lot of Oh wow. Yeah, there is. I just realized.
From you or to you?
Both, and especially from me.
Do you get slam desks?
Maybe get slammed on desks, but there's a lot of slamming going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get to run around with a gun?
Yes.
And shout CTU?
A lot. I won't even. There's no CTU.
Oh, of course. But you got to run around with a gun.
With CIA.
And you got to shout that?
Yes. Yes.
Now, did you get to answer the iconic phones?
Little trips. There's a lot of phones in this show. Well, see, because I'm a field op, I'm often out in the leading my men out in the field. Then we're inside sometimes. That's your phone inside. No, it's different. It's different.
Really?
Yeah, because remember, we are the CIA.
But surely they've got to take the ringtone over there. That's the whole part of the show.
You can't have the show without the ringtone. Are you crazy? No. I don't care who's coming back. Yeah, show without no ringtone. Everybody knows ringtone.
But if you've got a cell phone, is it on there?
You know what's funny? My actual cell phone has the as the ringer, because I was like, after a while, I was like, I like this, and every other ringer is annoying all my friends, so I'll get that one. So, and the other choice was the ringtone, but no. You know what? They may put it in post actually.
It's got to happen. When you go back after this interview, if you can just ask them and say, "Can you just put it in?"
CTU. I know what the CIA. Can I have the CTU?
Just what?
Just put it in. I might ask them that, and they might laugh in my face.
Now it's all filmed here in London now.
It is.
And you've been here since
mid-January. Yeah.
How did you find filming in London in the winter?
You know what? In New York during the same period, they were having 3 blizzards a week on average. Snow. Wow. In fact, it's April now, mid-April, and they just got snow yesterday. So winter in London was like springtime to me comparatively. So I was fine. I was eating it all up. I'm like, it's not New York right now, so I'm good.
And you were filming it in these big tower blocks.
Yeah, well, in some of the scenes, yeah.
Yeah, and they've been disused here in England for years, but they're all used for filming. So kind of us from England recognise them from time to time.
Yeah.
How was it running around through those?
It was fun.
Was it like a big playground?
Exactly, big concrete jungle playground. Bullets flying, and I won't say too much, but it's cool.
And you was doing that for how long? Are you still doing it?
I mean, we're still shooting.
Yeah.
We're still shooting, yeah.
And you've still got to run around a lot?
Yeah.
With a gun?
Yep.
Now, Live Another Day, it's got a huge cast.
Yeah.
Kim Raver, William Devaney, Yvonne Strahovski, Benjamin Bratt, Tate Donovan, Stephen Fry, Colin Salmon, Tamar Hassan, Michelle Faley, Joseph Milson.
Giles Madley.
How is it working with all of these people?
It's amazing. We have a great cast. Stephen Fry. I mean, all these people in this one cast. I'm like, I get to play with these people. I love Michelle from Game of Thrones. When I saw, when I saw her, like that she's in this, I was like, I can believe it. And everyone's really cool. We get together and do certain like touristy stuff, which is cool. We had a tour of the Houses of Parliament last week, which was really cool. Number 10 Downing Street. I took a selfie with me and Tate and Giles. It's on Instagram. You should check it out. But yeah, we're having a great time.
And also, obviously, the main two people, Jack and Chloe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How great is that?
Because
they're old pros, aren't they? These
exactly.
have been here for years.
This show is in their system, in their blood. John Cesar, who directs most of the episodes and produces as well. Like him, Kiefer, Chloe, Marilyn. Like the show is like in their blood. So it's cool to come into this thing that they've built, this world that they've built, and see how it's changed and how we've come on to help it change.
Do you think Jack is a better person now in this new series? What do you think to it?
Do I think Jack is a better person? He's kind of a psychopath. I think, like from the limited what I saw in the first two episodes, in the first two seasons, I saw him do an interrogation, and it hadn't gone 1 minute before he shot the dude in the head and cut his head off. I was like, what the fuck? How are you gonna get any information from him then? It's like, this guy, you don't mess around. So, is he the same person? I think maybe a little crazier.
Really?
Well, he's driven. I mean, Jack. I think that's what people like about Jack Bauer is that he doesn't conform to a lot of to society. He's got a mission that's the only thing that matters. And he'll do everything in order to make that happen. And I think a lot of people wish they could do that, or be more free that way. If not to the extreme of Jack Bauer, but at least on that path. And so they love watching someone who has such a singular vision. So yeah, happens to be heavily armed as well. So.
And Chloe seems to have got a new haircut.
Yeah.
And she seems to be in the field a lot more.
Yeah.
Now, is she as badass as Jack now? Has Jack rubbed off on her?
Yeah, she's been through a lot. So she's become a different person.
Right.
Yeah.
We've got to wait to see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Did Kiefer and the guys ever come to you and say, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Are they all involved in it? Do they come to everybody and ask you, what's your opinion on this type of role?
Usually when we're shooting, we have, the directors are very collaborative, and the other actors are very collaborative, and Kiefer, of course, is a producer on it as well. So like when he and John are together, they've got a sort of synergy because again, this show is very much in them. But the actors come with their ideas and their thoughts, and John has his, and the studio has theirs. So it's just all about taking all of that and bringing out the best. What serves the show, because in the end, it's the most important thing is the show. So yeah, I think almost always the best idea gets shot.
You've had word back from Fox yet? How they're finding it?
From what I understand, they're very happy.
Really?
Yeah.
Has there been any mention of expanding it beyond this?
You'll have to wait and see.
Oh!
It was that email. I'm just kidding.
Have they said anything to you about expanding? Oh, you're not going to tell us, are you?
I'm not
No.
Say,
Right.
no, you can't wait and see.
Can you tell us a little story about on the set?
On
Funny
the
or,
set.
a little bit risque, something
There
like
was
that?
that one time when I shot this dude, and there was a real bullet in it, and so we accidentally killed him. So we had to bury him by the Timbs. That was funny as shit.
I actually thought you were serious then. For a minute, when you were talking, I was thinking, oh my god, you're serious.
No, I'm not serious. That would make me a murderer. Yes. I'd be in jail. Yes. Not here doing this interview with you.
That's true, yes. Yeah.
Unless I had a lot of money. Yes.
So, any fun stories on the set? This is what we want to know. We want to know, is anybody pranking anybody?
Oh, it's funny you say that. I have a lot of fun with Yvonne. She is She's hilarious. She's a lot of fun. She tells me a lot of great fart jokes. I mean, she and I have a lot of fun running around with our guns, looking for presumed bad guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're like, some of the stories can't leave set.
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to be able to get back on the set.
That's understandable, but I think it's most people's dream to run around with a toy gun and just pretend to shoot.
It does feel like we're kids playing, and I love it. It's just like Louise. I remember when I was told I couldn't talk about that story.
Oh, come on.
No, I remember that one because it's a reveal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a
okay.
reveal. But I have a lot of fun running. I'll just say I have a lot of fun running around London, chasing people, and you'll see probably in the first episode one of the most fun times doing that.
Now you're saying about the first episode starts in May.
Mm-hmm. May 5th in the States, May 9th here, I believe.
How big is it going to be? Is it going to be as big as before?
I think the audience for this show has only grown since it's been off the air. More people are watching it, more people discovered it. And how Fox has laid it out as far as its comeback, it's kind of fed that fever. The promo during the Super Bowl was a great idea, an expensive great idea. And the trailers that have been coming out are so... I mean, I'm shooting the show and I see the trailers. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I know what's going on. But these trailers are so exciting. So I think it's going to be big.
We haven't got long to wait.
No. Oh my goodness, it's happening so fast. It's coming so fast.
Great. Well, thanks for that, Gbenga. I hope we didn't interrogate you too much.
No. I won't break. I'll tell you everything. Just don't shoot me in the head, cut off my head. What the fuck? It was crazy. I was like, oh my God, he's the good guy.